Welcome to the finale of I Smash Cards, but can only use a certain weapon ranking video. Let's do that and bring up the size on this. This is ranking here. Go 50. We are ranking these things. Okay, so what I have here is going to be 1 through 10. I'm going to be copying and pasting the different weapons on through the tier list. We're going to start with 10, of course, and go all the way up. So, these are the stats we have for the weapons I did throughout the series for the round I pick. So, let's start with one of the obvious worst weapons in the game that everybody says, the minigun. Now, actually, the stats aren't too bad. If you look at it, 3 versus 1. 4 is actually bad. 2, 1, 2, 2.5, and 3, 3, tied with that. Actually, it doesn't seem that bad, does it? Well, yeah, okay. Well, compared to this, 4. Okay, so I missed 1. I didn't kill 1. Say I missed 1 right here. 1 here, but I only got 1, so that's actually not bad. 0 misses with this one. 0 misses for that 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 one. Bullets I'll explain later about why it's a half, but only 1 miss. But yeah, a half miss because it wasn't full miss. Anyways, so the reason I put halves here instead of a full miss or half even on a hit, particularly on the hit with the bullets wise, I shot them, and they didn't fully die. I shot them multiple times. They didn't. Doesn't really make sense. But the half hit is like I'm also qualifying this one as a half, as in half of it hit, half miss. It is because I was shooting them with invincibility when they had the spawn invincibility, not regular invincibility, spawn invincibility, and so they didn't die. It was either that or I shot them and they didn't die, or someone killed them with an insta kill instead of a slow kill, which is why I didn't do it. I think that was actually the round that I was taking for this. But anyways, that's 2, 3, 4, and 5 technically. So it was one of those. I don't remember the exact thing, but that is technically why it is that way. Rockets wise, it was because I hit them, but they had the spawn invincibility on. So I'm not counting if they had regular invincibility, like the effect thing right here. Otherwise, that would be an intentional thing. But I didn't technically miss them. I actually hit them, which is why it's not a full miss. And just to let you know, if this number does not equal these two combined, that is because I didn't get a chance to even fire it. So that is how we are going to do this. Now, minigun, everybody definitely doesn't really like a lot. The stats aren't actually too great. I got a 3-to-1 ratio on people dying, and to my knowledge, to what I remember, I don't think I do. I didn't damage them all the way from just the minigun. I think at least one of these kills came from a help assisted. Now, I'm also separating these and giving them more points based on the type of weapon they are. So invincibility and spike go round, they are close combat, but they're insta damage. Mine's loot boxes are instant damage, but they're traps. People have to run over them most of the time, or you got to leave them right in front of them where they can't do anything. Then there's the firing ones, a bit more. That is like Lobgernuke or Cannon, which are a bit harder to aim than the others because they fall. If you're in the if you're on top of the lob grenade, if it hits you, you are dead. if the cannonballs hit you, you are dead. But they're a little hard to aim to actually hit people. I mean, yes, we had zero misses. But that's, again, it's not like always a thing that you're always going to get. It's very hard to think. So that's going to bring it down a little bit from that. And then, yeah, the traps is the thing. And then there's the thing that is these two, rockets and nuke, which are, if you hit them, they're going to die. It's pretty much, they're dead if you hit them. They're straight shooters. They die really easily if you hit them. Now, bullets are half in two groups. They're in this group because they're only half in it because, yes, they will kill you very fast, but they won't kill you instantly, which is why they're half in this group. They're also half in the minigun group, which is a slow killer, which is pretty much the only slow killer there is in the entire game, which is why it's probably deemed the worst weapon in most people's eyes. And so it is a slow killer, and I'd say you have like a 75% chance of killing them with an entire round, 75, 85, somewhere around there. I would not say you have a 100% chance if you have an entire round firing off, because I had multiple times where I unloaded an entire clip. They were full health to begin with, but they didn't die. That is why this is ranked low, and you can pretty much only get it with assisted kills. And yes, the rarity is actually one of the highest rarities on here. There's the 5s, and then the 4, and then these two. That does help it, but among all these rarity-wise, compared to the hit-wise, it's very low, and it's not very good. I am ranking the minigun number 10. Let's just copy and paste like I originally said I would. The minigun does go 10. It is a slow killer. You don't have a 100% chance of killing them with one weapon, which you probably should have a 100% chance killing them if they're in the right range. It's not that good that way. Okay, so I got minigun done. Another one that I'm going to go up right from 9 is we're going to talk about the Nuke. Now, in this thing, I didn't do an entire round during this one, but it was the best round between the two that I did. And I did kill him with it. But the reason I'm ranking this lower is because of the fact that, first of all, it is in the thing that I will bring a bit lower because of the style of firing. Yes, if you hit them perfectly, it's a good weapon. And you can't, if they're like right on top of you, you just hit space and you instantly kill them. But the splash damage, yes, it can do a lot of damage, and if you get more than one, it's great. But the splash damage, it takes a long time before it actually explodes. If you fire it next to them, I've had multiple times throughout the entire series and other videos that I've done, where I fired a thing, it was like right next to them, but they're driving forward and they drive out of the range, which brings it down, because you can only get it if you directly drop it right on top of them, and then you can't. What are you gonna do? I mean, they drive away and it explodes when no one's near. It's annoying that way. You can't really always get it, but it is an insta kill, which is why it does bring it above here. And it is rather rare, but it is still pretty common. I mean, I did fire quite a bit of weapons during this, but not tons, so it is more rare than what it shows here, but it is not actually but it is still a bit more rare than a few of the others, like a rocket or a nuke or bullets or stuff like that. So we are going to put the lob nuke, or as I like to call it, the lob grenade, number 9. Time to go to 8. So this one is going to be the loot box. So I only got it 2 times. In 3 rounds we did, 4 rounds, I don't remember the exact number of rounds we did, but out of the best round we did, I only got 2, and it was 2 in a row, which is fun, and I got 2 people, 1 with each one. But the biggest thing that draws it down will be the rarity for this one. And the fact that, yeah, I've only gotten 2 for the best round, and I did get people, which is rather nice. Something that does bring it down, though, with the fact that I got 100% accuracy, is the fact that it is a trap. And traps are something that relies on the other person having to run over the thing that you placed. Which, I mean, it kind of... I mean, they have to do them. Because in my video, as you see here, they're running over my fake loot box. I didn't place it right in front of them all the time. Whenever I do it, I can't always do that, and they die because they just ran over. It depends on them and how good they are at the game. If you place it right in front of it, it does bring it up, which makes it nice. But there are a lot of strong contenders above this thing, so I cannot bring it any higher than that. Rarity, it is very rare, so it brings it down, and then the fact that it is a trap, which doesn't make it very high. So I am going to have to put the loot box number 8. Okay, now on to 7. Now this might be a little bit of a surprise. Invincibility. Now, the fact that I'm not having any of the others before that is the fact that, 1, it is the rarest item to get in the game. And that was the best round I ever got. I don't think I ever got 2 in a round in that entire video. I did get it in the Spike Go Round one, but I did not get it in the Invincibility one. It is extremely rare, and yes, I did get 1 person with it, 100% accuracy. I can definitely get a lot more, but it is so rare that it is not a very great weapon to use. If you're trying to do a challenge like that, it does make it very hard when that's the only weapon you can use. 1 point. That's how much you get. I can get up to... I've gotten 20 before. 23, 25 even. I've gotten a high point system in that before when I was fully trying, versus 1 point with invincibility if I was just doing that. Not very great, because it is so rare. Something that does make it above, like the loot box. Yes, it is an insta-kill. But, first of all, it kills more than 1 person, which the loot box can only kill 1 person. Invincibility does make you invincible, which is why it is above, like, that or the loot nuke. So, invincibility might be a bit unpopular, but it is going a bit lower. And another thing that makes it lower is the amount of time it takes, like how long the invincibility lasts for. It doesn't last very long. It is a rather short-lasting weapon, and so it's a little harder to get a lot more people. That is why it's going down there. Now, for rank number 6, I'm going to go for the mines. Now, that is the reason I'm ranking it like higher than invincibility, when it's pretty much just the exact same as a loot box. It is a trap which relies on other people. On average, I can get more mines than 2. That was just the best round that I picked. I can get more than 2 in 1 round, which helps. It is a bit more common. This was the best round for rarity-wise that we found. This was actually near one of the bottom ones, because mines are a lot more common. And instead of being a one-player kill, you can get a double or even a triple, because there are 3 mines and each one is an insta-kill. So, mines goes a little bit higher, and as well, yeah, again, it is more common than invincibility or loot box. So, I think that's enough said. So, number 5, we're halfway through the group. Now, we get to cannon. Now, the stats, I mean, we only got 2. Rarity's terrible. Cannon's a bit more popular than that sometimes. But we got, 4 hits with it. We can get a lot of people with it. You just got to make sure to directly hit them. But the main thing that brings this down is the fact that it is the tough kind of the aiming problem. It's the aiming problem. It's really hard to aim, especially for new players. If you're a new player at the game, cannon would probably be one of the hardest weapons to master. one of the hardest weapons to do. Because, okay, rockets, nukes, bullets, you fire at them. You aim and fire. And they go in a straight line. It's rather easy. The loot box mines you just lay on the ground. Lob your nuke. It's the same fire thing, but you can just fire it on the ground, and if anybody's close, then they can explode, possibly. Invincibility, you run into them. Same with spike go around. Minigun, just try to stay close to them, and maybe it will kill them after a while. But cannons is a little hard to aim because of the fact that when you hit the spacebar and you launch it, it's going to go up in the air first and then land. So if they're like the fact that like these straight shooters right here, if they're directly in front of you, like they collide into you, like this image right here, if you're in a nuke, a rocket, a bullet, or anything else that goes straight fire or spike around invincibility, you're touching them so you can activate it. Or if they're right behind you and you can activate mines or a loot box, that's perfect. You can do that. But the only thing is, a cannon, it's going to go straight over them. Unless even they're right on top of you like the Lobger nuke. That is the problem they have there. That is why the cannon is going 5th place. It is actually, higher on this list, which is nice. I mean, it is a powerful weapon. These stats speak for themselves. But now we get into the top 4, so we're just going to go straight to it. Number 4 is the bullets. So, if you look at the stats just for themselves, it's actually the worst. It's the most misses I've ever gotten. 1.5 instead of 1, like I did with these. The bullets, the fact that the one thing that brings them up above higher than a lot of the others is the fact that, well, first of all, the rarity is very high, so you can get it a lot more. It also has one of the highest kill things, besides the 3s with the most powerful ones. These are ones I haven't ranked yet. This one included, I haven't ranked either. So, you know the top 3, because I just said bullets are. So, I mean, those are the only ones that have really higher ones, except the cannon, which I did just rank, and it's just above it, because, well, the way of firing is the biggest thing. Bullets are like almost an instant damage. 2, maybe 3 bullets can kill a player. You get 9 bullets per loot box, which means you can have a theoretical 3-player kill with 1 bullet when all of them are on full health. I mean, if they're lower health, you can kill even more. 1 bullet per player, you can get 9. They are a very powerful weapon, rather easy to aim because they're straight shooters. So, I mean, yes, it doesn't have a very great one. I think the half is because, well, I did fire it, but someone else killed it before me. Like, I damaged it once, and then the other person shot, like, a nuke or something to kill that person right before the second bullet hit them. I mean, that's a very thin margin for them to boom. So, it's not really that bad. And the 1 miss, yeah, I just totally didn't hit them. They were like weaving in between my bullets. So, I mean, not all of the time you can get it really good, but I mean, it's a straight shooter, so it's really easy to handle, easy to learn if you're new to Smash Karts, which is why it's a good weapon. And it does a lot of damage, because I got 2, and I should have gotten a 3rd. Either he had spawn invincibility on, or someone else got him just before me. I'm not sure which one I counted exactly, but yeah. So that is how I'm going to be ranking number 4. Now we got to the top 3, and oops, why is that like that? Why does that keep doing that? Why? Okay, no space bar between that, but so we're going to go to 3, and then instead of saying the top one, which probably everybody knows, actually, I'm just going to go with it. Everybody knows it's the nuke. So first of all, the biggest thing that brings this right up to the top is, of course, rarity-wise. It's a very common weapon. It's next to bullets, which, I mean, again, is near the top. But we got 3 kills versus the 2.5. 3 kills with it, and then 1 miss. Now, yeah, of course, not all the time you're going to hit them, but it's a straight shooter, again, easy to use. And the splash damage, that's another thing that puts it right up the top. It has the widest splash damage for a straight shooter. It is probably one of the most it has the most powerful thing. You can I've killed like 5 people with one nuke because of that splash damage. It may only hit one, but there are like 4 other cars right in that area, and boom, they die. So the nuke has a very powerful weapon, which is why nuke is number 1. So yeah, we're just gonna go 1, 2, and 3 now. So the nuke is number 1. Let's see what number 2 is. We are actually putting it spike go round. Now this might not be a very popular one that you might think. You might think rockets are like second, but the spike go round is number 2. Now, rockets are a straight shooter. They have good range. They got actually pretty good damage. But here's the things that separate them. 4. They're the exact same rarity-wise. But look at the kills. 3, 4. Spike around, I got more. I got 100% accuracy on this instead of almost. It did hit him, and I think it was spawn protection. But spike around. One of the best things about it is well, it's an instant kill. All you got to do is touch them. Now with rockets, technically, if the rockets have a bit of a wider thing where if only part of it gets hit, the rest of them can kind of keep going and it doesn't damage them the full amount. Yes, it can fully kill them with full health if you directly hit them. A nuke will do that. Rockets, not always if you miss them. Slightly. But spike around, all you gotta do is slightly touch them and they should die. And even if there's another spike around, and someone with spike around runs into you and you have spike arounds, they're probably going to be the one dying because they ran into you. If you run into them, you will die. It's because of the momentum that you have. If they try to push in, they can't. But since you're not pushing in at all, you don't push into theirs. So that is the cool thing about the spike arounds. It is a very common weapon, and one thing that separates invincibility from spike is the fact that a spike go round lasts for 5 seconds, which actually feels like a bit of a long 5 seconds sometimes, which is really nice when you're actually needing to use them. I've gotten tons. Like I didn't personally do this but I like to do it whenever if I ever could. But there's this live stream that Sean was doing, Sean, and he was on the new space map, and he went into the speed tunnel, and he just stopped in the middle and activated his spike rounds, and everybody was trying to chase him, and they all went in and they hit his spike rounds, and he got 10 people possibly. I don't remember exactly how many people, but he got everybody pretty much. I mean, that's just the power of the spike. It's an instant kill pretty much, and it does last a long time, and it's very common, which does make the spike number 2. So, and which obviously leaves rockets. We are going to talk about this for a second. A very high amount. It is a pretty common weapon. It's not the commonest with the 2 5s here, but it's one of the most common and one of the easiest to use, along with the nuke and bullets, because it is a straight shooter. Straight shooters are some of the easiest to master, as well as the ones that you are close by. They're an instant kill, but they're close range with just touching them. But all you got to do is aim and shoot. See a cart, click it, and you almost have a guarantee thing of doing it, unless even they're really far away and they drive out of range, out of where you're aiming. That is pretty much the only thing. Just got to make sure you're aiming at them fully in order to kill them fully. Now, even if they're low and you hit them with only part of it, you should kill them anyways. It's pretty much that simple. Rockets are a good weapon. They great stats. I only half missed one, and I'm pretty sure I technically hit it. I'm pretty sure I'm technically hit it because it was only a half miss, not a full hit miss. So I mean, boom. That's how it goes. Rockets are rather easy to use. They do have high damage. They're just not always a guaranteed kill, which is why they are not second or first. So that is my ranking. Based on the facts I've done throughout this series, this is my thing. Nuke is the best weapon, giving its high damage, splash damage, and aim ability. Spike goes second place, which with its high rarity. Wait, its commonarity, not rarity. Its instant damage and the fact that not very many people. No one's going to really be able to kill you if they have spike runs as well, as long as you don't run into them. If they run to you, you can kill them. Just a simple touch. That makes it so good. Rocket's almost a guaranteed kill, unless even you are slightly off. Then you can damage them a good amount, but it's not a guaranteed kill. But it is very common, which definitely helps it out a lot. Bullets. Number 4, also very high good weapon, but it's not an insta-kill like almost high percentage of this. Rockets are not always an insta-kill too, but they usually are with one direct hit. They only fire once, but bullets fire multiple, so they don't kill them instantly, which does bring it a little bit lower. Also, the chances of someone actually killing you before they do that, or killing the person you're trying to kill, does make it a little bit harder to win. Cannon, the biggest downfall is the aiming-wise firing up, and the fact that they are a bit more rare than the ones up here. Mines, the best out of the 2 traps, kind of 3. Lob grenades a kind of trap as well. Mines they're effective. They're an insta kill. They can kind of blend in depending on how you do it, especially if you hide it under bridges and stuff, because sometimes their perspective changes and they can't really see the mines. That really helps. That happens with any trap. And then if you drop them right behind you when someone's chasing you, that helps tons. And you can just try to drive around someone as they're going forward and place them, and they can't stop in time. Very good weapon, but they're not as common as a few of the others, but they are good at killing people. But it is a trap, so it's not as good as some of the things that you can move around with you. Invincibility, the biggest downfall, just the rarity. It's really hard to find. In fact, the day I'm recording this, I played a game of 8 rounds, I think it was, on Slick and Slide, because I had a challenge that said, do this. You got to kill 2 people with invincibility on Slick and Slide map. So I started playing. 6 rounds in, I finished the 6th round. I got zero invincibility. 6 rounds in a row. I wish I recorded it so I can just show you in a bonus thing. It's saying, this is me 6 rounds not getting invincibility. Just to prove it. But yeah, 6 rounds without invincibility. The other 2, then I finally got 3 invincibility total between the 2 other rounds, and I did get I'd got 1 the first round and killed someone, and then got 2 the second round and only needed 1. So that I did eventually get invincibility to do it, but yeah, it is annoying sometimes that it's just so rare. And then loot box, technically, it is this 2-word. Again, the rarity, it's very rare, and it is only a 1 cart kill. You can't do it like the mines, and it is good that way, but yeah, again, it does depend on, it's a trap too. So then a lob grenade, again, really hard to aim. People can drive out of the radius quite easily. Yes, you can kill a good amount of people. It's not the most common weapon, but it's not that useful of weapon because of the fact that they can drive out of the range a lot easier. It's a little harder to master, because I'm also not just ranking on how good they are, but how easy it is to use. And again, the minigun is always last because of the fact that it just damages people so slowly. I've done multiple times where people started trying to kill me with a minigun, and I didn't have a weapon at the time, so I drove to a loot box, got a weapon, turned around and shot them before I died. That is just how terrible the minigun is at shooting people. It is so slow, it does so little damage, and you don't even have a 100% chance of killing them with a full round of clips if they're full health. You almost do if you do a full clip and they're half health, but not on their full health. You don't have a 100% chance, which is very annoying, which is why this is the least. So this is my ranking. Tell me what you thought, guys. If you agree with me, how you would rank them based on what I've explained in this video and what you've seen from my previous videos and on your own experience. I'd like to see what you think about my ranking and about what the other rankings are. Also, stick around for tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to be posting, well, me personally, am going to be posting the Ultimate Smash Karts Guide, teaching you everything you need to know about this. The results of this is also going to be in that video, so people who are new to the game can figure out how those weapons work and, well, the best and what would be the easiest to learn how to use. Like if they're trying to master the game, what the best weapons to use or try to go for and practice with. So the harder ones that are harder to fire, like cannon, you can practice more with and try to get better at it. So stick around for that video, subscribe so you can see it, unless you already are, and then just wait for the notification. Turn the notification bell on so you can be notified when it first comes out. Should be somewhere in the afternoon when it pops out, so yeah. It's going to be a cool video. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about Smash Karts. Everything I know about Smash Karts, I'm going to try. And there's also, a theory that I'm going to talk about that I'm going to try to figure out. And then once I do eventually figure it out, I'm going to make a short on this channel saying over theorizers for that. But I'll tell more about that in the next video. Stick around for that. Thanks for watching, and tell me what you thought. See you in the next video. Bye. Oh wait, I have minigun now. Go. Yes! I got 1 point. I got one. I need this. Get. Yes! I got someone. I got 3 people total. Okay, well, I placed down the mines. I got somebody. Perfect. That's 2. Boom! Oh, there we go. Boom. That's 1. Get it! Yes! I got someone! Get someone. Go. Yes! I got some. Yes. Okay, I did click that. Boom. No! I got him, though. I got him. Good. Go. Yes! Double smash! Oh, I got someone! I got someone with fake loot box. That's right. 1 point. Yes! And another one! I got another one.
Wait, how did you get a no?
I got a 2 in a row!
Why?
Get it! Yes! I got another one! Oh, the same person.
Oh. Get him, yes. Come on.
Get no! Oh, I got 1. Why not by me? Okay, double smash with the bullets. That's good. Yes. I got him. Boom. Rockets. Number 3. Oh, yeah. Go! Oh wait, I gotta do.
I did too.
Boom! I got that one.
Gotcha.
I got 2, 3, or so.
Oh, I still have multi-smash.